Hello everyone, I welcome you all in this quick solutions discussion of All India AIATS Test Series Medical 2019. And we are here with the test number 10, code A and B. Let us discuss this chemistry section of the paper that was conducted on 31st March. Question number 46. If the mass ratio of O2 and N2 is 4:7, then the ratio of their moles is. In this case, we need to just understand that we have the two gases. One is O2 and N2. The ratio is given, that is 4:7. This is the mass ratio. And what we need to find out? We need to find out the mole ratio, or simply the ratio of their moles. So in this case, let's assume that the mass of oxygen present there is 4 gram and the mass of nitrogen present there is 7 grams. Simply we can consider it. So in this case, the mole ratio would be equal to, we know that moles are given mass by molar mass. So the moles of oxygen would become 4 divided by the molar mass of oxygen, that is 32, that I am taking here. Further, N2. N2 is nitrogen. In this case, its mass is 7 gram, I am assuming, on the basis of the ratio. And its molar mass is 28 gram per mole. So I'll just divide it by 28. Now, this can easily be understood that this is 1 by 8 and this is 1 by 4. So the ratio becomes equal to 1:2. This would be the ratio. And yes, if this is the ratio, then definitely option 2 becomes our correct option for question number 46. After this, question number 47. The orbital angular momentum of electron in 3p orbital is. We have this 3p orbital and orbital angular momentum can be calculated with the help of azimuthal quantum number L. What's the formula? That is root L plus 1 H naught. And this can be represented as L value. You need this value. If we talk about the p orbital, what would be the L value for this? For this case, L value is 1. So it can be written as 1 plus 1 H cross. And it would be equal to root 2 H cross, where this answer is given. This answer is correctly given here in option 2. That's why the answer for this question becomes option 2. Let's take question number 48. Which among the following is the diamagnetic species? What are diamagnetic species? If we talk about diamagnetic species, these are those species which have all the paired electrons in their molecular orbitals. Now, on this basis, we have to first check the number of electrons present there. N2 plus. And if we talk about this N2 plus, how many electrons would be there? The total number of electron, N2. Atomic number of nitrogen is 7. So the number of electron becomes 13 in this case, because this is N2 positive, 14 minus 1 electron. Further, if we talk about NO, the number of electron in this case are 7 plus 8. Those are 15 electrons. In case of O2 negative, the total number of electron becomes 16 plus 1, 17 electron. And for Cn negative, there would be the total electron which are 14. Now, if these electrons are 14, it means all the paired electrons are there. And if all the electrons are paired, definitely the species is diamagnetic. Because for the paramagnetism, there is a need of unpaired electron. That's why the Cn negative is that species which is diamagnetic, and our answer becomes option 4. Next question. Question number 49. The compound which will react most readily with aqueous silver nitrate solution. Which species will react? It is a simple fact that whenever a species is reacting, there would be a certain mechanism. And yes, in this case, basically the reacting species will form carbocation. And if the carbocation is stable, then definitely that would be the species that was reacting most readily with AgNO3. So in this case, if I talk about the species given here in option 2, just have a look on that. If we talk about this, in the presence of AgNO3, it will form carbocation easily. And this carbocation is aromatic carbocation. This is showing the resonance, aromatic character it is showing, and that's why in this case most stable carbocation is formed. And that's why the species given here in option 2 is that species which will react most readily with aqueous AgNO3. So option 2 is the correct answer. After this, question number 50, consider the following reactions. We have this reaction sequence in which first we have alcohol reacting with PCC, and in the presence of dichloromethane, there's the formation of compound A. If we talk about this alcohol, you can clearly see this is secondary alcohol. Whenever secondary alcohol is oxidized with the help of PCC, definitely in that case there is the formation of ketone. It means this A is a ketone. I'll draw the structure, but just consider first the reaction. When this ketone reacting with benzaldehyde in the presence of dilute NaOH and heat, there's the formation of a product B. Just recall which reaction it is. Yes, this reaction is cross-aldol condensation reaction in which B is formed as the major product. So what would be the product? So first I'll draw the first reaction in which the secondary alcohol in the presence of PCC and dichloromethane is getting changed into ketone. Now, this is product A, and when this A reacts with benzaldehyde in the presence of dilute NaOH and heat, in this case, the final product would be, after condensation, there is the formation of the species. As this is the final product, we can easily choose option 2 as the correct option. After this, question number 51 we have.